Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Happy Saturday night, happy evening, And good morning from around the world. This is Eric at Indie Invasion. Welcome in to Paint on the Desk Hobby Hangout, another Saturday night where I am working on my projects with you guys. Tonight, we're going to continue on our build of the Nobody Cabin by Blacksite Studios for Don't Look Back, or any other skirmish horror-esque miniature game that you guys kind of like to play in this spooky month of October. But before we get into that, if you guys could give us, please, a follow, like, subscribe, smash that button anywhere you're watching us, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, or on our Facebook page. We'd really appreciate that. So, yep, tonight we are working on part 3 of the Nobody Cabin for here, I got a link for you guys for the Nobody Cabin by Blacksite Studios. If you guys are interested, I do have the link here scrolling along if you want to try and write it down. Or you could just go to the show notes. I got a link right there. If you're just jumping in, let me know what you're working on tonight, Saturday night. Let me know if I am coming across loud and clear. Appreciate that. You guys jumping in. And as a reminder for you guys, join us every Thursday night for a live stream where you guys in the community can participate and be part of the studio audience. That's right, studio audience, live interaction with us. So sometimes it makes the conversation interesting for which way it goes, but it's fun. You never know what you're going to get on Thursday night. So, yeah, tonight, part 3 of this bad boy here. I had a couple issues that I had to figure out, build issues last week. So I want to actually go through those before we jump into finishing this off tonight. I'm keeping my fingers crossed we finish it tonight. And yeah, so I can get ready for more stuff coming because I did order some more terrain. I ordered Blacksite Studios has a campground set that I've been wanting to get for probably since Adepticon. Every time I thought of ordering it, it was on back order. And with their Pt.3 pre-order that just ended Friday, I believe, for the new stuff they got coming down the pipe with Pack Bad Guys and a new Gourd Reaper. They had a new building and a couple of new things that they released. I finally pulled the trigger and got it because they had a sale. I think it was a 10% sale. Now, granted, it's still on back order, but I'll get it eventually. Their back order is like about 2 weeks max, I think. So on top of getting another building, I ordered the new building that they released in this pre-release. So that's coming down the line. So got to get this one done. Let me see who's here tonight. I got a couple comments saying hello, Clem. Seems like I just talked to you 2 days ago. Hockey recaps on the big screen, and then I'm on the small screen. Okay, you are living your best life. So gotta get those updates. Too early for me to start watching hockey season. I start once. I probably start in the winter. It just feels right to me, winter and hockey. And then Tyler's here. Welcome in, Tyler. Continuing work on some Gaunt Ghost. What are those for, Tyler? Are you? That's not Blacksite Studios stuff, because I thought you're still waiting for that stuff too. You did a mega order, so I'm just curious to what those Gaunt Ghosts are for, Tyler. Welcome in, guys. Happy Saturday. Let me do some organizing here because I got a pile in front of me. Yeah, I hope to finish this sucker. And Tyler, I don't know if you noticed in the background because my head's blocking it. There's my movie poster. I will take a better picture of it with the cabin once it's done, so you guys can see the fancy movie poster I was talking about last week. You can kind of see some of the signatures on there. There's quite a bit of glare. But 40K. Okay, Tyler. But yeah, I had kind of an interesting week trying to figure out how to get this roof in one piece, because it's actually, let's see, putting it together, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I got it down to 2 pieces, and I'll explain that when we dive into it, I think, a little bit. Thank you, Tyler. That poster is awesome. Like I said, 15 years that took me to get that signed by the whole cast. 40K, you're talking about your ghost there. They are like an ops team. Get in, get out. Okay, that's cool. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, my table's starting to look a little empty over here. All the pieces are in a pile over there, the sprues. You're saying not really ghost like spooky, but military unit special assignments. I gotcha. Military-esque ghost. Going all Spectre Op and stuff, right? Sneaky in, sneaky out. Well, very cool. I'm glad you're working on some stuff, Tyler. Todd, you're not working on anything because you already piped in that you got me on the small screen and you're watching hockey highlights, but I can't yell at you. You're watching hockey, so that's kind of a man for my own heart there. Hockey. A little bit of coffee there. Well, I guess I'm gonna just jump right into it so we can finish this off. I'm thinking it might not be as long as last Saturday. Last Saturday I went 3 hours. That's mega for me, and surprisingly I didn't get as much done on this as I thought I would. But I wanted to show you some of the issues that I had with this. I want to switch my camera so you guys can see my fancy setup. Look at, I got the killer coming after the kids. Oh, you know what I forgot I was going to do? I was going to go get a little tea light and put it in here to light it up. Oh, well, I'll do that when it's done and I take pictures and whatnot. So, Clem, you're just chilling in some Tinkercad for new tokens. You're making tokens galore. That's cool. So, yeah, here's a little table that I already did, and there was like 4 chairs. Let me move these out of the way. And I'll go through some of the troubleshooting I had to do for this build. Just so you guys know, if you get this, it's something to think about. And hopefully my tips can help you build it in the future if you get this. And I got a bunch of pictures. I took pictures as I was working on this. So we are almost done, though. Let me go over that real quick. We have basically, I got to finish the windows, finish the doors, and there's like one little other thing to go put on here. And there's some extra pieces that I'm not too sure what to do with. I don't know if they'll show up on the camera here. This one sprue here, it's got these pieces here. Now, my guess, and I'm going to have to send them a message to see exactly what they are. I think they're optional things you can do. You can put them over the windows, like the windows are boarded up. And then there's also these ones here too. So it's kind of the same thing, I think. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use them because I think it's just going to close off the windows too much. So I don't think I want to use them. But anyway, all right, let me, I got some loose doors here. So, and I want to kind of remember where I was going to put them. So there we go. All right. So my first issue I had was this roof. So this was one piece here. And according to the instructions, which I can show you guys really quick here. Let's see, window. Where are my instructions? There they are. All right. So according to the instructions, so you see there's one piece that's a roof, and then you connect it up onto the front porch with another piece. And then there's that piece. And then you connect that to the flat piece, and it looks like you connected to the front one, but there's like no joining points on it. So I was like a little bit, well, how do you do that? So what I ended up doing, because I did not want, here, I'll just zoom in on that. I did not want this piece, loose, because then you have all these posts. Turn on some light. You have these posts here that are just going to be freestanding, and I mean, there's no support for them. I was worried about them falling off. So, and it just barely hits this edge here to, there's not much support there. So what I ended up doing, and I got some pictures because it's hard to see here. I don't think I can actually get it angled enough. You can kind of see there's a piece right there. Let me show you guys what I ended up doing. Oops, remove. So I ended up, let's see, I want to do that, share screen. And this is a reason why you guys want to save your extra pieces. Let's see, which one do I want to show you guys? I took so many pictures. Well, this one probably. All right, so as you can see, guys, it's flat against the front of the cabin. Okay, and there was barely anything to support this front piece. So you see that strip that's right in front of the porch. What I did was I cut that from one of the extra sprues. And I got to find the picture. This is why it's kind of important to keep these things. So yeah, it was just the in-between strip between, I think it was 2 pieces of the wall. I cut it out, sanded it, smoothed it, make sure there's no burrs and stuff like that on there. And then glued it on to the front of the cabin, even with the roof line. So there we go. There's the piece glued on there. So that roof here has something to, gave it some support. Because I figured once it was on there, it's gonna be solid enough right here. Let me see if I got some more pictures I can show you guys. Like I said, I took a lot of pictures and I just uploaded them, and I can't remember exactly. So here's a picture of it on there. It's got enough support for all of that. I kind of lined it up with the other piece of the roof that connects to it. But like I said, I wanted this to be solid. And so those posts wouldn't just be freestanding and, more prone to get knocked off and stuff like that. So that is why I basically wanted to glue that on there and make it a solid piece. Here's another view of the roof on, and you can see the strip underneath there. I mean, when it's on there, you're not going to notice that. Which I think I got one more I'll show you guys, and then we'll go on to the next issue that I kind of had. Let's see, where was the last one? Well, I got 2 more for you. So here's that one, with the roof on there. That's how I lined it up, type of thing. So it just it's not glued in there. It's just sitting in there. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put like moss and leaves and stuff, I think, in that crack. So it'll I mean, that was going to be visible anyway, that joint, but it'll help kind of not really disguise it, but make it look more natural in there. Yes, Clem, I basically made a header for the porch roof, to give it support. I was thinking this week. Okay, and one more picture for you guys to show. Basically, yeah, with that on there, you can't even tell really unless you look underneath the roof line to see it. So there's a straight on shot of it. You can't see it. And I mean, you can't see it at all. Let's see. Let's go to that. So, it's straight on. The shadow hides it is what it happens. And then, this just kind of goes right in there, and I'm going to put some moss or something right there to, kind of make that flow together. So that was one of the issues I had with this. Now, the other issue that I had was the roof itself. So this part that I just put on, let me move this out because I need room. So there was this piece, but then I had to put this piece together. It was basically that, the end pieces, and there's an end piece there. And then they had this piece, and that just sat on the back here, And I was like, okay, that's not going to be solid. That's like a bunch of pieces. So what I ended up doing, see, now I got it all one nice big piece, and I might support it some more. I have to figure out where I have clearance with these rooms in the hallways, connect some extra MDF strips again, that I'm just going to cut off my sprues. But what I did is that, I put that on there to line it up. And then on this side, I ended up, lining everything up. This one I taped to here, and then I had tape wrapped around to the sides. Okay. And then this one, similar to the front, I just kind of slid it in there, held it, and I put a bunch of glue all straight on the top here. Let it dry for quite a while. And then it did seep a little bit down onto the cabin, so I had to pry it up. But it was dry enough that I could take the whole thing off. I flipped it, and then I added more glue on the inside to fill up all these crevices to make it more solid. Like here, I could probably add some more. I kind of threw in a bunch in there, which is this seam right here, to make it more solid. So now, it's one roof piece with the front porch roof piece solid. Just makes it a lot easier playing that I'm not going to have three pieces loose. So just something to keep in mind. I wanted you guys to know about it just because it was very frustrating for me and trying to figure it out. And if you guys get this kit, I want you to have it kind of worked out also. Let me adjust my camera here. But just some tips. Hopefully, if you guys do get this, and if anybody watching this later, it helps you guys build it, because I don't want to have all those multiple pieces. So, let's see. Tyler's got a comment here. Yeah, leaves. My wife actually has some scrapbooking punch paper type leaves that I think I may try to do some leaves with that, with some orange, yellow, red, whatever type of colors. Moss. Yeah, and put it like right here. Kind of in these eaves here, maybe a little bit, a collection here. Throw in some little sticks or something, just to help mask those seams a little bit more, makes it a little more natural and fluid and organic, I guess. bathing suit top. Oh, these are ideas, Tyler, to throw up on the roof, huh? A deflated balloon, a dish receiver, maybe a frisbee, stuff like that. Well, this is in the woods. It's a cabin in the woods, and I don't know about all that. Maybe I'll put a pitchfork or a rake or something up there. I don't know. Kind of want to keep it a little natural and not make it its own character. But those are good suggestions, Tyler. All right. Well, let me close these windows, all these windows I have open, because now I got all these darn windows open from all those pictures, because I had them all open individually. I should have just made them a slideshow for you guys, because I could have shared that. But as you saw, since the last time, I did do some of the windows, and I did do, I think I got them all. Yeah, I got them all. And I did get some of the doors. I did the front and the back door. I did those shutters. I did these ones on this side. And then I did do the back door. And they give you enough that you can kind of try them out. But we have these windows to finish, and I do have all the doors in the inside. So, see, look at that. I was trying to grab that right there to take it off. But I figured we should be able to finish this tonight, guys, and be done with it. Let me get some background music on here for us. And we can go ahead and start working on this bad boy. All right, let's see. I think that's a good view, guys, because I'm going to be probably flipping it and all that stuff. So I'm thinking I am going to jump right into finishing these windows. So let me grab my window frames. And the nice thing is they do give you an extra one just in case you screw up somewhere. I only need 3, so that's going to be an extra one. Don't know what I'll use it for, but you never know. I may bust one of these in transit or something. I don't know. The shutters look great. You know, Clem, what I wish I would have done on the shutters, I wish I would have gave them a wash. I'm watching some, what do you call it? Not detail work, but like kind of extra paint work, atmosphere work on some buildings, like to make it look a little more weathered. And I wish I would have used a wash on these to darken them up, dirty them up. And I also wish, see how it's got the nice pattern on that side? Nothing on that side. I wish what I would have done was even just taken my ruler and reproduce the board lines on this side, just to give it some kind of graphic element. I didn't think that far ahead. Then again, I guess it's okay. I mean, I don't want to make it like a replica dollhouse, so to say. So it's okay. I can live with it. Maybe somewhere in the future, like I'm talking about doing moss and whatnot. Maybe when I do that, I'll add some, some other touches, like dirty up the floor a little bit or something. I mean, it can't really, these walls are brown, so not much is going to show up really on that. So, okay. What we're going to do here is we got those. We need our glue. I need my brush for spreading that glue. And I need some water. I almost grabbed my coffee cup there. So, how was your guys' Friday night, Saturday? I talked to some of you guys Thursday and most recently. Any new games you guys played the last couple days? I'm hoping I have Monday off. So it's a holiday for the post office. So I'm hoping to actually play some games this weekend since I got more than just one day off. I actually am hoping to play a little bit of Don't Look Back. It's been a couple weeks for me. I'm going to try and do a setup that I can record it for everybody. What's Clem saying here? Clem is saying if you moss up the roof seams, what about the rooftop where the ridge vent would be? Any idea how to hide it? I'm trying to think of what exact area you're talking about. The rooftop where a ridge vent would be. Yeah, I could put a ridge vent. That would be interesting. I'll have to think on that though a little bit, Clem. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy. I figure just a little bit of like dead leaves or something up on the roof would kind of look cool. Kind of add to the spooky element. Okay, I just realized I forgot about the camera when I was starting to do that. Sorry, guys. I kind of went a little overboard there. All right, so now the tricky part. I don't know if I'm going to get this on the camera. Whoa. Window frames going all over the place. Got glue kind of all over there. All right. Flip it and check it on this side. Make sure stuff's kind of lined up a little bit. Yeah, looks pretty good, I think. I'm just kind of running my finger on the inside to make sure it's nice and flush with that wall. Now I got a little bit of a mess here, so I'll just take my wet brush and kind of run it over there. That'll work. Or maybe if I do this, might have to scoot back a little bit, trying to get it so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, that's a good idea, Clem. Yeah, unkept. I got you now. Yeah. The unkept, abandoned look. A little rust wash on the roof, too. Yeah. I kind of like where your nails would have been rusting and stuff. That'd be neat. They probably would be a little bit easier before I assemble the walls. I mean, I'm just kind of going along the directions, the way, you know, what the next step is. Which is pretty much right there. It's like almost the last step. So as you can see, I'm right here. I'm doing these. I gotta do that little like vine garden thing. And here's the step for all the doors. So I'm kind of going a little bit out of step. I didn't want to do the doors yet because they'd be flapping all over the place while I was doing this. But yeah, you're right. Next time. I'll try it next time. And actually, when I was talking about doing some of that detail weathering type of stuff on these, I seen people what they do it before they actually assemble it. I'd be afraid of forgetting what pieces are what. So but I guess that's just be, I don't know, personal taste, how you want to do it. See, I don't like the camera this low, guys. I'm going back up because I know I'm going to hit it. And the thing is with these windows, once I get them pretty much in place, if it sits for a couple minutes, it already starts to get solid. So then I can just adjust them a little bit easier if I need to. Once it gets a little, the glue starts to dry, you can adjust it a little bit. Oh, I think I went overboard on glue there. Use the old pants for a towel. Put the window frames in before you remove the walls from the sprue. Yeah, I don't think it'd be any different from if you take the walls out. Other than just, I know which one's which. You could. I'm the type of builder that I like keeping all my pieces organized. So I'll take them out sometimes step by step, but I'll take them all out and just make little piles. I think part of my problem just a second ago is that I was trying to hold it up for you guys so you could see. You know, and I think I put that window frame in backwards, didn't I? No, I didn't. You guys can't tell, but there's little cuts on the outside of the window where they're supposed to be like joins. They're trying to make it appear, but it's so dark you can't even really see it. So, all right. So I like to move this around a little bit to try and get the glue spread around that way. And then I come back in, kind of eyeball, make it flush by, I'm just running my finger along over it. And the thing is, a lot of this is kind of going to be masked by the top and bottom window sill, which is what the shutters go into too. So I'm not overly concerned about how messy and stuff it is. It's not too messy. It is not that bad. So Hopefully you guys can't hear my heater running. When it's going, I can barely hear our background music. Where my art studio is right here, my desk on the other side of the wall is our furnace. So I am actually surprised that half the time when I stream, you guys do not hear it. In my dungeon that I am. Holy cow. I got glue all over the side here. Yeah, I debated tonight if I finish this early enough, painting and stuff, but I'd hate to start a second project in the middle of the stream just because I would have to clean this one up and get all that stuff set up. So if I finish a little early, we might be done a little bit early tonight. I hope you guys don't mind, but looking at it, we've already been going for about 40 minutes, so I think it's fair to say that we're going to use the 2 hours tonight. Okay. This one's giving me a little bit of a headache. I'm trying to move it, make it flush and even. And I move one side, the other side moves. Yeah. Okay. That's sitting kind of dry for a little bit. But I can go get other pieces. This next is going to be all the window sills, which are those. And I actually need to cut the rest of those out. So let me move this a little bit. I'll put that way over there. And I'm going to cut these out. Furnace, what does that do? You know what a furnace is, Clem. It's that thing you never use. Yeah, not a big need on Texas for those. No, but you guys need more air conditioning. We don't use that much, so it's a swap. Yeah, last night we actually had frost on the ground. First frost of the season. I had to turn my defrosters on in the car. Of course, my car sits outside, so that's mainly why. I have a Jeep. It's an outside vehicle. Okay. Those should be. All right. There's a sprue empty. Add that to the pile. One of these days I'll throw that pile away. All right, so now I want to smooth these out because they got all the little burrs on it. So I take this. This is a cool little toy. I've had this sanding pad forever, probably like 30 years. I think I got it in old art store. I got it for drawing. You use it to kind of sharpen your pencils or your color pencils to keep your point. So it's just like a little, what kind of grit is this? Does it even say? It's a real low grit. But I use that on these. These are kind of paper based, whereas opposed to the MDF. So it's a little more subtle on sanding it. But yeah, I'm basically, you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I think when I did the doors, I just put them all together, held onto them tight, and just did them all at once. They were all the same size, so some of these are different sizes, these shutters. Yeah, that one's done. Oh, come on up, Clem. You're tad jealous of our fall weather. That's right. You're a Michigan guy. So right now is when all the trees are changing. I mean, you guys get the oranges and yellows down there, but I don't know if it's as extreme as it is here. A lot of the trees in our neighborhood are going through that, and I think next week they're probably going to start falling, all those leaves. A lot of the trees in my yard are actually kind of, they're late bloomers, so of course they drop their leaves late too. Like it'll be November before they're done, which is fine. A little less. I'm in no hurry to see just barren trees in the yard, so. So a lot of this work I found working on these kits and MDF and stuff is just the prep work. You know, getting stuff kind of cleaned up and set to be glued on. And I don't know if that's just me. I'm kind of a stickler for things. I like it to look nice and clean. I mean, I'm not the most perfect when it comes to gluing these things together. I just kind of slop it on there, but I also want to make sure it stays on there. When I'm sanding these, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on them. I'm just kind of running it over. This side I'm putting a little bit because I want to get that burr off. So last night I watched a really good show on the Disney Plus network, you guys. Just with it being October, it's kind of my favorite time of the year. You start to see all that spooky, scary stuff. And I'm not a big horror fan. Well, I guess I kind of am. I can't say that. But I mean, that's not all I watch. But this time of the year is when there is more out there, just especially geared towards Halloween, which is one of my favorite holidays. And last night, anyway, on Disney, we watched it was the premiere of them doing Werewolf by Night. So it's kind of a nod towards the old Marvel horror comics from like the 70s, 60s, 70s, like Tube of Dracula, Werewolf by Night. And it was really, really good. It was kind of just a one shot, but it did have characters from Marvel in there, just kind of an intro of them. And what was cool about it was the film style. It was filmed in black and white, very reminiscent of the 30s and 40s, with the very gritty and kind of had a crackle to it with the film, and the shadows were, I mean, it was very contrasty in a lot of it. And just the style, how the camera work was on the actors and stuff. So if you guys have not seen that, check it out. It's really cool. And if you guys don't like it, you can tell me so and say you don't know what you're talking about. And you know, I think most of you guys that come and watch us at Indie Invasion and listen to us, we're all kind of in the same mindset. Yeah, exactly, Clem. Where Moon Knight came from. Moon Knight's first appearance was in Werewolf by Night. Good catch. I have a reprint version of that, but I don't have the original. That thing goes for some mega bucks. I think I got it in a big omnibus collection of Moon Knight, of all his early appearances in his first series. And then I think I actually have a like reprint copy of that Werewolf by Night issue. Okay, those are all set to go on. Let me put them off to the side so they're not in my way. I'll keep those two. And give me two of those. Let me put those to the side. All the extra ones. Yeah, see that? Short amount of time, that stuff is already pretty solid. All right, so now we got to do this. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to do all the bottoms at once. You didn't like Moon Knight, huh, Clem? I thought it was okay. I try not to compare them to the comics because I know they're all going to be different. They're trying to translate one medium to another medium. You know, they're trying to combine the modern version of them with kind of what the fans know. So it's kind of a tough thing to do. So a lot of times I don't take them serious. I just watch them for the pure entertainment and try to detach myself from the source material. Yeah, it's too bad if that was your guy, though. No, yeah, you're right. They did change the Stephen Grant character. Yeah, he was the Bruce Wayne, basically. He had the money and all the gadgets, but I did like how they portrayed his split personality disorder that he had. I thought that was interesting. I mean, it's one thing to try and do it in the comics, but then to do it on, in a television movie format. So I thought they did a pretty good job with that part of it. And if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, I haven't been putting Clem's comments up, but he's talking about Moon Knight on Disney. I'm not sure if it's getting a second season. I heard no, but then recently I heard yeah. So I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm a fan of his too, Clem. I do collect his current comic, and I have collected his other past series. Even though I am an X-Men guy. I put a little bit too much glue on this one. Kind of squeezed out on me. Oh, I need another one. Where'd I put them? Yeah, he's in the comics. He is definitely darker, that's for sure. There, put your comment up so people can see what you're saying. Is it the bottom or the top? I don't remember. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I don't know about all that canon stuff, Clem. Like I said, it's like they kind of have to change stuff just for the change in medium. I don't know, to make it more realistic. I don't know. Like I said, I just try to watch it for the entertainment value anymore. Try not to get worked up by how they changed it, and it's just a different artist interpretation of the source material. I used to get mad being an X-Men fan how they changed them so much in the movies. Speaking of, I would feel your pain. Not that I think Cyclops already is a wimpy guy. Not my favorite character. He's all right, but now if they made Wolverine a wimpy guy, then I would be upset. I need my bubs tough. All right, so I got the bottom part of the windows in, the window sill. You know what? I did put that one upside down. Oh, well, I don't care. You guys can't tell, but I can tell because there's a little spot on the edge there that I touched up with a marker. I can see which way it's facing. All right, so now I got to put this top one in, you know, and I also got to put these in at the same time. So here's where the tricky part gets. So first thing I'm going to do is I got to put some glue on this top sill, just like I was doing at the bottom. I mean, I think these are actually easier than the doors. I don't know why. Okay, I want to put a little bit of spill over here. All right, so let me see if I can do this without blocking the camera totally. So what I usually do is I put this in there. Okay, and then I put it in there. And I start to put it in. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, and then the next one, there. Get it in there. And then I'm pushing up too, as well as in. But there's my window sill. Where's the camera? This way. I think I'm getting a shadow from the camera itself. And I like they purposely made this where there's a little bit of a crack in there. So you don't have to worry about trying to line stuff up so much. So just like that, one window done. Next. And of course now I put it out of focus. There it goes. Yes, I saw teasers for that. Hugh Jackman is back as Wolverine. I'm kind of excited about that because that's one of my fears right now is when they decide to replace him. It's going to be like, I compare it, Clem, to them replacing, the actors in portraying Batman. Some were good as Batman, but not as Bruce. Some were good at Bruce, but not Batman. And yeah, it's just, that's what I'm fearing. It's going to be kind of like that. I'm not going to like the next one. Hugh Jackman was Wolverine for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people. So it'll be fine. It'll be hard to find somebody to replace him. And I think him and Ryan Reynolds are a really good fit. Both of them fit the characters pretty good. Okay, there's that side. Grab it there. See how quick I did that? These are not that hard to put up in there. Okay, give it a little peek, see what kind of squeeze out I had. Sorry, I gotta go off camera for a little bit. I don't want to move the camera just for this. There. Let's see what time. It's been an hour. I better pick it up if we're going to finish this tonight, huh? Looks like I got 4 people on tonight. Let me just give a refresh of what we're working on tonight. And also give you guys a little reminder to please follow, like, subscribe, smash that button, boost all those places that we stream to. There's my little plug for the hour. And let me turn that off. But what we are working on, guys, if you're just joining us a little bit late, we are working on the Nobody Cabin by Blacksite Studios. This is my 3rd session working on this. Hoping to finish this tonight. If you guys are interested in the Nobody Cabin, which basically is the cabin from Evil Dead. It's totally what it looks like. But if you're interested in it and using it for any of your zombie games or whatever, check out the link I got scrolling by down below. If it's going by too fast for you to write down, I do have a link in the show notes, so you guys can go to the show notes and go right to it. This was one of their newer kits Blacksite Studios did a couple of weeks ago, it seems like. I think they wanted to get it out for Halloween. Halloween is kind of their favorite time of the year to do releases for Don't Look Back. A little bit too much glue there. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. I think these are some of the coolest MDF kits out there. They're nice and solid. This thing is a chunky boy. All right, last one for the shutters. And then I just got to finish my doors. Okay, my big hands are getting in the way for you guys to see what I'm actually doing. Okay, put that, the bottom end, on the top, and just push it in there. Oop, push too hard. Okay, windows are done. Now I just got to finish the, got to work on doing the doors in the house here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors to do. Did that one the other day, the outside door. You know, Clem, I wouldn't be surprised if this is coming. A Wolverine Hulk movie. Half Wolverine crawl down a mountain. You can't break him in half. I know there's problems that Marvel, Disney has with movie rights for the Hulk. I think they're tied up in contract who has the rights limbo right now. That's why we haven't seen a Hulk movie. But I think if they get that straightened out, we'll see something eventually. I mean, that was Wolverine's first appearance was with the Hulk. So, I mean, they figured it out with Spider-Man, right? With Sony. They did a partnership with Sony, and I think they're getting the rights back to him. I don't know. Yeah, Universal still has the Hulk, so they've been trying for a while to get back from it, because I think they wanted to do like World War Hulk. It was a popular storyline in the comics. Planet Hulk, I know, was being kicked around, and which I think might be what they're doing with the Smart Hulk. For some odd reason, they have the rights to Smart Hulk, but not like regular old Hulk Smash. What other stuff? I think they wanted to do something with the Red Hulk or Gray Hulk too. Mr. Fix-It. We'll see. Like I said, they figured some stuff out with Sony and Spider-Man, so. All right, so let's do some doors, guys. I think I was going to put this there. So these ones are a little bit different. Similar to how the shutters worked. Basically, see these little holes on the floor? That's where this bottom peg on the doors go. And then they have a top jamb. Same thing with a hole that the top of it goes in. And like the window sill, this just slots in there. That way the door can swing freely. Very simple, but it works. I think it's a really neat idea. And I just recently figured how much harder I was making this for myself when it comes to doing doors. of I will put glue on this piece and try to hold this small tiny piece and not get glue all over myself. I found that if I take the glue and actually put it on the door frame, the slot where that goes, that I don't have to make such a mess and stress about it. I mean, I'm still putting a little bit of glue on there. I try not to get it too close to where the that hole is, because I don't want to get any glue in there. Okay. You guys are not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Let me try this. So you guys can see how I do it. So I always put the door in there in the bottom. It's actually staying put for me, which is nice. And then I do this. And just kind of slide it in there. There it goes. Okay, now the tricky thing is there is a little bit of play, so I'm going to slide it that way to try and get it as even as I can so it swings okay. That looks probably the best I can do. And I try to put it in the middle of the wall too, so it just looks like a natural door jamb. Oop, I'm moving it. Sometimes those little knobs that are on the door, I sand them a bit to try and round them a little more. One. There's one. All right. Let's see. So this door, I was going to use this one. And I'll show you guys what I mean when I have this nice little sanding tool. It's like a foam sanding stick that I got at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, one of the two. And what I do is those little knobs is I'll kind of sand the edges to take the hardness off them, make them a little bit more rounded. Sometimes it helps them swing a little bit better. I haven't been doing it lately. Some of these kits have been okay with it, so. But it doesn't take much. All right, so I'm going to do that one. So same thing. Where's my brush? A little bit of glue. Stick there. Stick there. That's probably way too much glue. Take a little bit off with my finger. And this one's a little tricky because it's in that corner. Stick my finger through the door there to grab it. Open the door so I can get my hand in there and push up. Okay, let's see how even I am with the door. A little off. Go that way. Since I moved it, I'm going to press up again. That should be good. It's even. There we go. 2 doors. Next. All right, now this one, what's nice is that most of the doors I've been doing was this way. And this one's actually flipped. So it swings a different way. So we're working on, I'm going to do this one right here. Right way? Yep. Okay. Glue. I know this isn't very exciting, me gluing windows and doors, guys, but I appreciate you guys joining me on Saturday night, keeping me company while I'm doing this. It's one of the things, as always, that motivates me to work on my stuff is you guys joining me and just hanging out and chit-chatting. All right. Now, this one's going to be weird because it's opposite way of how I was doing this. I might have to just turn stuff around. Well, I actually think I lined that one up pretty darn good. There we go. Another door. All right, let's see. So let's do that one there. That goes into the little dining area, which I'm assuming that's where this goes. You can put a little table in there like that, with some chairs. I can put the chairs in the living room. I don't know. Fun little scatter terrain type of stuff. All right, so we're going to do that one. Let's see, this is swinging normal, so that way. I just realized this little strip there, I need to touch up with some brown paint or something. It's just screaming at me right now. I can see it. there. There. Okay. There. I think I'm in the little slot there. There we go. Okay, why is this? This one's giving me some trouble. Why isn't it going in there? As I just totally wiped off the glue. There we go. I don't know why that one was giving me problems. Well, this one's a little off. That's the problem. My wall is a little too close to that hole. So I either have to leave it kind of cocked open that way or... I'm not too sure how to fix that. That's a problem for the wall. I mean, I can try to make that bigger later, but I am not going to worry about it right now. It's if the door stays like that, I am okay with that, I guess. Probably going to bug me, but yeah, it's like the wall's too close to that little hole. And I don't know if sanding this would help. I think this one might have the same problem. Well, we'll see. All right, so this wall, oh boy, I might have to spin this because there's just not that much room in that little tiny hallway. Yeah, that one just must have been cut a little bit off. And I'm not sure if I can do any adjustments on it. So, okay, That one looks okay. One more door, and those are all done. I got one extra door frame, which fits because I have one extra door. Gotta do this little like closet pantry thing here. No glue there. Oop. Got it all over the wall. Okay. Ooh, that's tight in there. That's really tight. I don't know if I'm going to get my hands in there. Oh, man. I'm going to try it this way. Maybe I can get it from this way. Ah, great. And it dropped the thing in there. Oh boy, I didn't know if I was going to get that. Yeah, this one's tight. Am I in there all the way? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if I got this thing in there. It's like really. There we go. I don't think I had in there all the way. It was kind of caught up. Because now it's swinging freely. Yeah, see, this one is just, it is catching right there. I'll figure something out with that one, I think. Catching right on that edge. Well, I think I got everything on this sucker. All the shutters are done and doors are done, and I mean there's extra pieces of course, but I can actually put those in here because why not? A couple chairs. Put my guys in there. Put him running down the hall, coming to get him. Oh, you know what? I got one more piece. I do have one more piece to do. have to do that little lattice work that's goes right here. All right, I forgot about that little piece. And of course, it looks like it doesn't quite fit there. It looks like I have to do some sanding to get it to fit. And the instructions, they show it going that way. I almost think it would be, it probably would be easier just for gluing purposes. But I gotta do some sanding on there. Let's see. Let's just use my file, I guess. Maybe I need to break out the Dremel. This is not sanding the easiest. Yeah, I'll break out the Dremel. I just saw what you put, Clem. Put the gaming table in the front room. Heck yeah, I need to put it right there in front of the fireplace. They can play their games. That's funny, Clem. Thank you. I don't know if I can say this is one of my favorites yet, but it sure is pretty close to one of my favorites just because of the source material, I think. I am a little bit off still on this one. And I'm trying to get it. It's a little bit. I need to take a little bit more off so I clear that roof line. Oh, it's so close. I think it's this piece right there that's holding it up. Oh, it's so close. Let's see. Where do I have to take from? Looks like that piece is right there still. Let's see. Because I want it kind of like that and that. I'm not sure. Something's hitting. Okay, let's see if that fits now. I was done fooling around. There we go. This will help give this support and that support. So, oop, my game table just went sliding. Okay. Maybe I should take those out of there. Or I forget they're in there and they go all over the place. Killer out of there. It's a double game table, Clem. Okay, I might have to zoom up. So I can tilt this up and kind of do this. There we go. So we got a little vine thing on the side there. Let that sit and dry for a little bit. Actually, I want to add a bit more glue in that top corner. Right here. Get some excess glue in there to help it stay put. Put some more down on the bottom here. Probably add a little bit more later once that dries a little bit. All right, let me double check now. Oh, you know what? I could take this blue tape off of here. Do not need that there anymore, holding it. But there's a house, guys. I think I got it pretty much all set. I wish I had a little tea light down here I could put in here and try it out. Do a little spin around so you guys can see it. Yeah, I got everything done. I think I showed you guys the extra pieces that this comes with. It comes with like different pieces to, I guess, put on the windows here. So like if you're boarding it up, kind of hard to see the windows. Close them. Give you guys a kind of a look inside. Go up a little bit. There's the inside. You got one big great room here. Some windows there. A little kitchen area here. Doors that go from that great room through there to that room, and then back out in this little back hall. You got a little storage area here, and then the back door right there. Let's see, what time is it? 1:42. So trying to get the whole cabin there in the picture frame for you guys. Open the shutters down here. That one kind of gets in the way of the door. I'll probably keep that one shut. This one does too, a little bit. Killer and some high schooler kids. Well, I think that's all I got. I'm going to have to decide if I want to use those extra pieces for barricading the windows, guys. I give you another sneak peek of what those look like again. They got these pieces here, and then these pieces kind of look like pallets almost. That I'm assuming you could just put on the windows if you want. Seem kind of big though for window. I don't know. They're the same size as the windows. And then, yeah, that's it for the nobody cabin. I wish I had the miniature built together that because I pre-ordered. I got a little special miniature with this, but I got my Evil Dead board game in the back here that I'll probably take the miniatures out of this and use them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this with the glare, but I mean, there's a Ash and some demons and stuff, and gooseneck, all that stuff from this game. Board game that I got from Jasco, which I think is still out there if you guys want to find that and do it. Get down. I probably will put those boards on the windows. I'll just probably put them on the inside. Figure out some way I can do that. But we finished a little bit early, you guys. Let me check the comments here. Clem saying both tables are almost enough room for Twilight and Perry. True. Yeah. Or maybe some other big mega game, or I don't know, one of those. I've seen those big games at some of the historic conventions that they're playing on. Like, the table's got to be bigger than a 6x8. They have to use little sticks to move their dudes around. I got another comment here from YouTube. Erdnazium. I'm probably butchering that. I'm sorry. But looks great. Nice work. Thanks for showing that off. Been looking for terrain to use in Country Road Z. Yes. Perfect for Country Road Z. And actually, I think Jordan and some of his pictures that he uses for the game, I think he used a lot of Blacksite Studio stuff. Very good stuff if you guys are interested in them. Gonna give the manufacturer stuff a look. Yeah, there's Blacksite Studios has a ton of stuff, not just for Don't Look Back. I mean, they got Don't Look Back has the camping type of stuff, your typical 80s type movie tropes and their little city stuff. But they have a lot of terrain in there that you can use for whether you want to do, residential or downtown. They have big city type of stuff. They have some post-apocalyptic stuff, World War II type stuff. They have the Wild West stuff now. And if you want a big mall, they got a big mall. So they got a lot there to check out. Really cool stuff. Their kits are really nice, so you can't go wrong with something there that they have. Let's see. Clem saying, didn't Mac do Country Road Z solo game video? Yes, he did, Clem. It was a little ways back. If you scroll through, I'm trying to think. I think he did one video that was like a summary, and he had like still shots. And I know he was posting pictures. If you scroll backwards, I know we posted some of those pictures on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, he did do a couple of those missions. And I know he played some without actually documenting it. So yeah, you can check it out there, or go to Country Road Z's Facebook page, Clem. I know Jordan recorded some playthroughs, and there's another YouTube creator out there that did a bunch of videos for Country Road Z that are pretty enjoyable. I'm blanking on the channel's name. I would have to go back and look. If I find it, I'll text it to you later. But I think we may have tagged his stuff in our game spotlight for Country Road Z. If you want to check that out, check out the show notes in there. I think we got a bunch of links for that there. But there we go. Nobody Cabin by Blacksite Studios. If you guys are interested, it is, you know what? I think it's County. It's County Road Z is what it is, Clem. I'm probably saying Country Road, ain't I? That's the whole premise of the game, is you're out in the country. So that's why I'm saying that. But yeah, there you go. Check it out. I got the link going down. If you want to check out this certain kit by Blacksite Studios, you can follow a link in our show notes. And I got all my terrain done, guys. It's been a little while. I kept buying some before I finished one. And actually, I don't think I ever posted pictures of the last kit I built, the ball house. I will have to do that. Let me see. I'm finding a picture for you guys. this house. I never did post pictures. I did finish it. So this was some of my last streams. So I will have to post this one. This one's a really cool kit too, you guys. If you like, Bates Motel type of stuff, which I have the Bates Motel too. That's a cool one to check out. I'll have to post pictures of that one, take pictures of this and post it. And I actually am in the position of waiting for the next kit now. It feels weird to me, actually. Let me do a switcheroo so I can talk to you guys face to face here. But I don't think it'll be too long. I mean, I just have to wait maybe a week or two, I think, to get some new kits that I can build on stream with you guys. But you guys that joined me tonight and tuned in, even if it's just for a little while, that's cool. Thanks for joining me on a Saturday night. I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And a little bit early, but we got done. I was kind of dragging it out, I'll admit, because I was having fun. But it's done. Got another one that can join that one there. But let me turn some stuff off. I got stuff running all left and right, and I can say my goodbyes. But thanks for joining me, guys, on this Paint on the Desk Hobby Hangout for Saturday, part 3 of my Nobody Cabin. I finished it. I did it. Yay. I'm very happy with that. But you guys, if you liked what you saw here, please, think about giving us a follow, like, subscribe. Helps the algorithm and gets our shows out to everybody else so they can see the fun that we're having, and that, introducing you guys to some new stuff out there. And hey, a little reminder, shorts every Thursday night, our live stream where we have the studio audience. You can join us for that, and we like to tag it fastest 30 minutes in gaming. But if you also want some more audio content, check out our podcast. All our streams go to audio on Podbean, iTunes, Google Podcast, all those places. They all live at Podbean. I know Google sometimes has a limit on how much you can put up there, but I think we're up to there's 200 things you can listen to on Podbean. So check us out there. Also follow us on the social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. We put all our unboxings or first impressions, or hey, check out this game on YouTube channel. All our streams go up there. And if you want to send us an email, a comment, question, or a suggestion of a new game, please send us something at indieinvasion@gmail.com. And speaking of Discord, here's a link for it, but we do have the link down below in the show notes that you can just click on it, go to all these places, and feel free to support us at Patreon if you would like. You like what we're doing here, patreon.com/indieinvasion. And you can also support us on Redbubble if you want some merch. You got to get some merch. It's starting to get to the fall. You need a hoodie, hat, all kinds of stuff, a coffee mug. We got stickers on there. I know, Clem, you just said the other day that you needed some stickers. So head over to Redbubble and get yourself some merch. And guys, that's it. Check out the Nobody Cabin one last time at Blacksite Studios. It's a really cool kit. Perfect time of the year for something like this. Spooky October. But that's it for tonight, guys. I will see you guys next time. I don't know if I'll do another stream until next weekend, but I will see you Thursday. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight, working on some stuff. I hope you guys were working on stuff while I was chit-chatting with you. But until next time, you guys, prepare yourself for the invasion. We'll talk to you later.